X-47B, which remains a groundbreaking unmanned combat air system demonstrator rather than a 2025 production model, drawing on its history, design, performance, and legacy, origins and design focus. The X-47B emerged from the U.S. Navy's Unmanned Combat Air System Demonstration UCASD program. Built to naval standards, saltwater resistance, electromagnetic interference tolerance, deck handling, and integration with carrier operations, the X-47B was a full-scale stealth UAV focused on carrier launch and recovery capability. The flying wing design minimizes radar cross-section and drag. Built by Northrop Grumman with tech input from Lockheed Martin, GE, Honeywell, Pratt & Whitney, and others, the two prototypes AV-1 and AV-2 debuted fully loaded with internal weapons bays capable of carrying 4,500 pounds of JDAMs. Flight and carrier performance. First flight, February 4, 2011. AV-1, AV-2 followed on November 22, 2011. Though planned for 50 test flights, the X-47B only required 16 to validate its core performance, from catapult launching and deck handling to autonomous operation. Historic milestones include its first catapult launch May 14, 2013, and carrier-arrested landing aboard USS George H.W. Bush on July 10, 2013, achieving the first ever arrested landing of a UAV on a carrier at sea. Refueling and operational scope. Beyond deck ops, X-47B achieved feats in autonomous aerial refueling, flying a Learjet modified with its autonomous software to refuel from a tanker in 2013. Maximum unrefueled range hovered around 2,000 to 2,400 nanometers, extendable significantly via this capability. Bar chart specs and performance. Dimensions: 11.6 m length, 18.9 m wingspan, 3.1 m height, empty weight 6,350 kilograms, max takeoff 20,200 kilograms. Engine: single Pratt & Whitney F100220 turbofan, 79 knots thrust. Speed: high subsonic 990 km/h, cruise at Mach 0.45. Payload: 2 JDAMs 905 kg each internally. Avionics suite included EOIR SAR GMT IESM systems. Strengths and technical achievements. 1. Autonomous carrier mastery, demonstrated precise, repeatable carrier deck landings with software compensating for drift, always landing in exactly the same spot. 2. Stealth and refuel pathfinding, combined flying wing stealth and unmanned refueling to shift mission profiles, stealth attack or persistent ISR without risking pilots. 3. Tech multiplier, its software architectures and autonomy are now being used in converting manned aircraft to unmanned roles. Limitations and program outcome. High program costs $0.8 billion by 2012. Plus $63 million in 2014. An ongoing debate about its readiness led the Navy to decide it was too costly and insufficiently stealthy for UCLA's advanced strike expectations. Its demonstrator role concluded in 2015 with no further procurement. 2 aircraft remain for evaluation, 1 actively flown, 1 stored. Legacy and future influence. X-47B laid critical groundwork for the Navy's MQ-25 Stingray refueling drone. Beyond that, its stealth and autonomy signaled the viability of unmanned carrier aviation. Foreign programs: the Chinese CH-7 and Russian S-70 Okhotnik B echo its flying wing and carrier-capable design, evidence of its profound influence. Final verdict. Though not a front-line 2025 fleet drone, the X-47B stands as a historic technological milestone. As a systems demonstrator, it irrefutably proved that an unmanned jet could autonomously launch, land, and refuel at sea, paving the way for the next generation of unmanned naval aviation. Its performance was outstanding within its mission scope, even if strategic and budgetary decisions ultimately halted its transition to operational service. In sum, the X-47B represents a transformative leap in carrier-based UAV autonomy and stealth. Its enduring legacy is less about battlefield deployment and more about the evolution of naval air power, and that story still unfolds today.